watching Big 12 now on ESPN Plus here in Gallagher Arena in Oklahoma State University's campus. And the Cowboys lead 17-0. Coming up next, Jesse Vasquez, ranked number 15. Slight favorite by ranking here for the Sun Devils. He's a senior, 7-2 this year from Corona, California, against Stillwater product for Oklahoma State. Carter Young, ranked 18th. The redshirt junior is 2-1. It should be a very good matchup.
Got to say, I like Young's walkout music. A little bit of Notorious B.I.G.
And Young in on the single. Picks it up. Left leg up. Trying to get the, got it down to the quiet position for the takedown.
3 points.
So, and a quick escape as he wasn't too intent on riding.
Good snap.
So 3-1 after the escape. Young had a tough match the other night. He had a guy with Willishell from Wyoming. He was long, lanky, and had all kinds of funky stuff underneath and
yes,
on
he
top.
did. Yes, he did. Right. A lot of back and forth there. Obviously, we called that. We talked about potential highlight matches. Obviously, we discussed the heavyweight, and this is another one as far as ranked 18 and 15 in the nation right here at 149 pounds. And if you watch Young wrestle, he does a really good job. He loves that 2-on-1, little drag to a single. He tries to capture his opponent's wrist. And he's also got a nice little, I say a fireman. Sometimes he gets a little bit extended, but he's pretty salty in that position too. I really like how, if you're watching Vasquez, like he was kind of taking a little bit more control. Ooh, maybe a pass by maybe coming here.
And if you wonder about that wrap on the left leg of Young, knee surgery last year, so there probably just feels comfortable protecting it more. Oh, stall warning on Young.
Well, that's what I was just talking about earlier, right? Vasquez was the one that's kind of taking control of the center, right? Controlling the center. Right. Obviously, Young scored first, but, you know.
I thought Vasquez jumped the whistle just a bit there, but apparently not. But he's very quick.
You know, Jay, and you just talked about what Young has, that sleeves that he's got on his his left leg. You know, and sometimes even as wrestlers, maybe some of my wrestling partners out there can attest to this. Obviously, he had knee surgery, so definitely understand that. But even some of us, whether it's your wrist, your fingers, or whatever, nothing may be bothered with them, but you've wrestled with them before, and maybe some superstition comes into play from time to time. You feel comfortable with it.
Young goes to a 2-on-1 tie, loses that. Now Vasquez backing him off the edge. Young tried to go sideways and get back. Could not do it, but still 3-1, 57 seconds.
Coach Jones is going to come up on the stage. He's about to holler something. He was wanting a stall call there. Got them hands on his hips, man.
Vasquez very active with the hands.
Vasquez he's controlled the center of he's just controlled the pace. Yes, the score is 3-1 to Young, but he's been really, really active in winning the hand fight in kind of the center of the mat. Now, obviously, this is not freestyle where they're going to caution you.
2-on-1 tie by Young goes right down off of it to the leg, and not three yet.
Man,
did not get it. Good countering by Vasquez.
There was a sequence in their position that
challenge being given by Oklahoma State. You know, I thought he had the three early in the move, but I guess not.
I'm going to another sequence that he had when he was trying to climb the ladder of Vasquez's thigh. If he would have took his foot and maybe tripped him, right, and secured his 3 points there, but when he kind of changed off in that high crotch position, that allowed Vasquez to kind of start, not necessarily a scramble, but get in better position.
Yeah, you know, this is our first review of the weekend, isn't it? Or did
yes,
we didn't have one.
So so off of that 2-on-1, which Jay and I talked about earlier, Young eventually gets into that nice high crotch, comes up. I'll kind of let him get to this position. I don't think it was here. Nope, it was right. Watch, he goes back down and grabs the ankles again. Just keep letting it play through. He comes up. It's the second sequence. It's not here. This is where I thought he could have finished a little bit easier, right? Keep going, no, keep going. I want him to keep, just let it play all the way through. Okay. So they may be looking at this part,
That's what I
right?
thought.
That may be 3 there.
I thought it was.
But a sequence I was talking about was there, right here. Now watch how he climbs the ladder, takes his right foot. If he trips his right foot there, I think he would definitely secure that 3-point takedown. But Vasquez did a good job of turning his hips in, and Young had to crack him down from there. That's the position I'm
Vasquez did a good job getting out of that.
He did.
If they don't reverse it and call 3 on that earlier part of the move.
And if Young doesn't get 3 here, he'll go back and look at this film and be like, man, go foot sweep that front foot, boom, puts it down.
Now, Zeke Jones went out on the mat right away after they called for the review. He was animatedly discussing something with the official. Here we go, see what they're calling.
No takedown.
No takedown. So still 3 on. Good deal for Vasquez. He's still right in the match.
I think what Coach Jones was wanting, he was wanting that stall call over here, right? Young already has one, but he was a little bit frustrated that he didn't have another. Now, Young has been the one that's taken the shots there. So, to each its own.
Yes. So the period ends still 3-1. Coach Zeke Jones, a great wrestler in his own right, NCAA champ, great freestyle wrestler. He was at Michigan. It's him on the right with the black shirt on, and had a great career as a wrestler and a coach. 11th year at Arizona State. Vasquez trying to cut this to 3-2 with the escape.
And I like Vasquez's energy, if that makes sense, right? I just like watching how he wrestles, and he's competing extremely hard. Not that Young's not, but just, you know, hey, I'm down there.
There's a shot at Vasquez. Young shoved him away, gave him the escape 3-2. Now Vasquez right in on a good shot. Little whistle thrown in by Young. Got to watch that left knee. Boy, that could be turned out too much to the side. And there's 3 by Vasquez.
That was a really good job.
Takes
Good
the
shot.
5-3 with that takedown. Young to his feet and is out of there 5-4. Vasquez didn't try really hard to ride. He feels comfortable on his feet. He's had some good shots, including that last takedown.
Yep.
Oh, Young, a bad shot, and Vasquez almost has him again, but not quite yet.
He's going to roll that through. Here we go.
Oh, look at that knee.
Got the leg scissored up.
There's 3. Yep. Vasquez suddenly is up 8-4. 2 big takedowns by Vasquez in this period.
I think a lot of that has to do with the pressure that Vasquez has been bringing, right? A lot of snaps, a lot of feints, making Young react. Right, I'm pretty sure Young would agree that probably wasn't the best single that he had. Kind of got overextended a little bit, almost diving there for a little bit.
38 seconds left. Yeah, he looked like he did get a little too careless.
Yep. But this is what I was just talking about.
Extended.
I like Vasquez's energy, his aura about him right now. Like he's like, man, this guy's feeling me a little bit. I'm in this match right now. Now I got a lead, right? I was down, but now I'm up 8-4.
So Young. Pretty simple. Get an escape and a takedown to tie. Riding time not a factor yet. So he's out of there 8-5. Let's see who gets that. Next takedown is huge. If somebody get one of these last 25 seconds, Vasquez could pull away or Young could tie it up. And Young will have the choice starting the 3rd. So got work to do. Another shot that didn't look real good, but he pulled it back, realizing that Young that, nope, I'm not there. Final 5 seconds. 8-5 Vasquez as we go to the 3rd. Young choice quickly signals to the official bottom.
Yep.
Here we go. If he gets out of there, of course, he's within shouting distance. Or if Vasquez gets a takedown, he would be in commanding position.
Yep.
I'm not sure Vasquez is going to try that hard to ride. He does have 22 seconds riding time. Carter Young to his feet. And that picks up the leg. Is Vasquez. Young trying to fight it and kick out.
He's got to start. He's going to count. Yep.
The count going against Vasquez, but they go off the edge. Jesse Vasquez ranked 15th, 7-2.
Key sequence right here. 37 seconds of riding time for Vasquez.
So I'm going to say, after thinking about it, they say, hey, try to get your minute. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I thought maybe he might just cut him loose. and go back to work on his feet because he's been successful there.
Get that minute. See if he
tried to switch, not there.
Good job.
Good job, Vasquez, hanging on.
Yeah, he's committed. He's on the ankle. I don't think the ref sees that he's on that ankle, though. Yeah, he didn't see that he was on the ankle.
Time called stalemate.
He was actually, Vasquez did a good job. He was hiding where he was at, right? He was had that ankle in there.
What are we
they got a little blood time,
here?
I think. Blood time or they're looking at something. I just don't know what.
Trying to look to see if he was on the ankle.
I don't know, either that and the ankle really wouldn't be anything there. My guess is they got to be looking at a potential locked hands. Maybe
yeah,
that's
I
the
started to say
perimeter.
I didn't notice the locked hands, but
no.
Didn't see anything that I thought, uh-oh, that might be locked hands on that.
Now, once again, Jay and I are guessing, but that's my only.
So 131 left, 8-5 Vasquez, and he has 51 seconds riding time. So he's ridden very well starting this period. He's close to getting that 1 minute.
Vasquez is in it right there. Here's what they're
Jones
saying,
out
right?
there. And we should have mentioned to his assistant, Frank Molinari, the former NCAA champ and 4-time All-American at Penn State. Lee Pritz, who's been a very good assistant in a number of places, including Big 12 opponent Missouri. He was there several years. So, and I believe Eric Thompson is the other assistant, if I'm not mistaken. He was at Penn State for a couple of years.
I love it when they do this stuff, man. I love watching the interactions on the benches with the coaches.
Yeah, and they did this on their own.
Like
I don't believe the coaches called for a review, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
It's just they said, hey, we need to look at that.
Like I said, I think it may have came from Looper, the perimeter. That's my only guess, though. And it might have been in this. Let's see here.
Of course, you can't see the hands very well there.
It's just a thigh pride. Maybe there. Maybe there. Or that. That's it right there. I think it's that.
Yeah.
I think it's the return to the mat where he left both feet, tried to pull him back. I think that may be it.
Looks like
Yes,
that was the only
it.
place I saw you could see locked hands possibly.
Well, I think they're talking even more about the illegal return. Watch his feet.
Oh, that
both
feet were in the
Remember,
air.
Spratley got hit with this right there. Well, maybe, I don't know.
Ooh, I don't know. That's so close.
But he hit his heel, so we'll see. Let's see. Got Coach Jones looking over their shoulder.
Well, they're
Frank's
pointing
there,
at the clock. It makes me think they're going to take some riding time off and call locked hands or something. Maybe not, because they were pointing at the clock.
We'll find out.
Like we need to back off the riding time.
Locked hands, technical violation, so it was a locked hands. And they're resetting the riding time clock, so that will make the score 8-6. Young will still be
there's
down.
probably about, 10 seconds maybe from the locked hands until they stop the match. So it could take riding time back to 41, which could be a big deal, whatever they take it back to.
Okay. He's about to make his announcement, ladies and gentlemen.
Wrestling fans, a call of locked hands.
Yep. So 8-6.
Vasquez. The clock will be adjusted.
43 seconds riding time now instead of 51 seconds, which could come into play if Young gets out in less than 17 seconds.
So Coach Jones obviously wants him to keep him down, try to get that minute riding time.
And of course, with 140 left, even if he gets out of there, there's still a chance Vasquez could get another takedown and build that riding time back up. Young to his feet, trying to get out of there. Vasquez hanging tough. Young turns into him, trying to turn, and they were off just before he got out. Would have had the escape with 52 seconds riding time. Now, Young very aggressive underneath them. Just as he kicked out, though, he was off.
Oh, man, that was close.
And the riding time hits a minute. And Vasquez keeps running him off the mat to keep from that giving it that escape. Young hustles back to the center. 1:20 to go. A lot of wrestling left here.
Yeah, there's still a lot of wrestling.
It's going to be interesting. Great match so far. There's the stalwart against Vasquez.
Yeah.
Keeps running him to the edge. And 1:14 left to go. He has 1:09 riding time.
If Vasquez would probably throw a lift in there before he took him that way, but you see he's kind of doing the same thing. See, and then he's going to take him off. He's going to continue to do that.
Just keeps running him off the edge.
But it's also on, you know, Young's got to figure out what can I do differently here.
To not get taken off the edge.
Can I hit a stand and switch, right? Because advantage right now is Vasquez. So he's taking what you give him. See, he does it again. Then he'll go to his left. And then he'll climb up.
Not exactly what you call a punishing ride, but it's been effective.
It's you know what it is?
125 riding time.
He's wrestling smart. He's using the rules to his advantage right now.
He's got to be careful, though. I mean, one more he could get hit, be a point. Young's got to peel those hands off and get out of there, and he does. So 8-7. Riding time not locked up yet, but probably will be. So 8-7 on the board with riding time for Vasquez. Young needs a takedown to go ahead, ride out to win it. 33 seconds to go. Young trying to pick up the pace. Vasquez playing good defense. He can take a stalling point, still win on riding time. It is locked now. And Young got out too far, but now he's trying to come around to the side. Vasquez hanging on for dear life. 15 seconds.
Nice. Vasquez has got to get his head underneath that ankle. As long as he keeps there, he goes. He gets there, Young can't score from that position.
5 seconds. Looks like Vasquez is going to hang on and win it 9-7 with the riding time. Riding time of 1:32. Vasquez wins at 9-7. Sun Devils get on the board. 17-3 is the count. What a match.
Yeah, wow, exciting. Vasquez did a good job, right? He used it to his advantage. Got a little blood.
Yeah, got a little blood on the face, but it is a contact sport.
Coach Jones telling him to calm down a little bit. Good hard wrestling, man.
Oh, a great match. And one that Arizona State needed. Well, we're going to take a little intermission.